Hey everyone, this is Grease Sports coming back with my Week 5 picks for the NFL weekend. Last week I went 2-3, so my overall record is 10, 8, and 1. So yeah, I'm so far not a bad start. I think I can get even better, and I think we'll have a good weekend this week. So first up is Jaguars versus Bills in London at Wembley Stadium in Tottenham. Um, the Bills are, kind of an all or nothing team. I mean, they've been excellent so far, but this is obviously in London. Jacksonville's a little more used to that. The Bills have coming off putting almost 50 on Miami, so I feel like this is a little bit of a trap game. And I think Jacksonville definitely keeps this close, maybe even wins it outright. That's why I like them getting the 5.5 points. Next up, we have Texans at Falcons in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Desmond Ridder is undefeated at home. The Falcons are coming off two really bad games, so they definitely have to rebound, and I expect them to be really fired up for this. The Texans have looked great, but they're still young quarterback on the road. It's kind of time for them to come down to earth a little bit. So I like Atlanta here as a 2-point favorite. I think they'll win by at least a field goal, probably more. Next up, we have the Saints at the Patriots. The Pats are just a tiny 1-point favorite at home. Coming off a terrible game against the Cowboys. I mean, looked as bad as they possibly could. Belichick's worst loss of his career. I think they're going to be pissed off at home. This is a must-win, obviously, for them. And, they're going to get after it. The Saints, just something that's been a little bit off this year. Derek Carr is a little bit banged up. So I like New England here, whether or not Carr is fully healthy or not. So take them. And next up is the Eagles at the Rams in SoFi. LA is getting 4 points here as home dogs. I like LA. I think they've been a solid team so far. Obviously, they're 2-2. The Eagles are undefeated. But the Eagles haven't been, perfect, even though last week they did look really good. And the Rams, have lost a couple tough games, but I think at home they can at least keep it within a field goal and potentially even spring the upset. But I like them to cover at least the 4 points here. And then last pick of the weekend is the Jets at the Broncos. The Jets are getting 2.5 points. I think they're the better team outright, and even on the road, Denver's defense is just horrendous. I mean, the worst defense in the league by a mile. Zach Wilson is coming off a game where he looked really good, but at the same time, that fumble, I think, in the fourth quarter is going to make him fired up to try to win a game for his teammates. So I expect him to be good again this week. I think the Jets defense will get after Russell Wilson. I don't know. I think the Jets are a better team here. And, even on the road, I think they could end up winning this comfortably. So I'm taking the Jets, and that's my picks for the week. Go ahead and, let's do this. I think we're going to have a good week. So far, we've got a winning record on the year, and let's make some money.